Request confirmed.
Feels like the old times. What up? Y'all know what time it is. Today, we talk about mesomorphs. So before we get started, if you're new or if you've been coming, like, subscribe, comment, share, do all the stuff. So today I want to talk about something that we've talked about, but I want to really go deeper, and that is our middle ground body type, which is the mesomorph, the true mesomorph. So the strict mesomorph, not the blend types. And I want to talk about why their body is so reactive in a non-scientific way that we can all understand. So if you've been following this channel for a while, or if you went back and watched some of my videos, you'll know that when we talk about mesomorphs on this channel, we're typically talking about the body type as you are what you do. That is the motto for the mesomorph. So why is that so? Why is it not the same for the ectotype, the endotype, or the blend types, which are our middle ground hybrid types, which are prone to problem areas? The mesomorphs don't have this issue. The mesomorphs are a result of whatever lifestyle they're living. So today we're going to touch on a few of those things, why that exists, and let's go ahead and break it down. So what this means for mesomorphs is that they have a very unique blend of fast twitch fibers along with a decent size or longer muscle belly head, which makes them very active, very explosive, very powerful, right? Which is going to force a lot more trauma onto the muscle. You couple that with the diet that they want, which means that they can really trigger the body to put themselves in a hypertrophy phase or a weight loss phase at any given time. With the muscle belly being larger, it means that they can apply that trauma and that force and that power at a faster rate than other body types. So let's take everybody's favorite body part, for example, the calves. So we'll take an ectomeso blend versus a strictly meso type. You'll notice with the ectomeso blend, the calf insertion is a little bit higher and tighter around the knee joint. It has a very short muscle belly, so it feels like the calf is about this big and you have this long ass, what we would call shin, but it's really just the soleus, right? Versus a mesomorph, to where like their calf, takes up more of their leg from the insertion from the top of the knee down to where the calf actually stops. And then of course you still have the soleus, which doesn't seem like there's that much of a buffer, and it's a little bit naturally girthier as well. So if we're thinking about surface area as it relates to trauma, impact, and growth, a ectomeso blend will have a shorter muscle belly head, which means that there's not a lot of area to really work with or hit, versus a strict mesomorph, which has a longer muscle belly head, which makes it a lot easier to hit. So it's a non-applicable metaphor, but you think about like throwing darts or trying to like hit a target, it's going to be harder to hit this target than it will be to hit this target, which means that when you're working out, the ectomeso blend may need 4 to 5 sets of 10 to 12 before they actually are able to feel that trauma, because initially, since there's a buffer between that ankle and where the calf actually starts and inserts, you're going to get a lot of trauma to the soleus, to the feet. For ectomeso blends, they might feel it a lot in their stabilizer muscles, like their upper legs and their glutes and everything, if they're firing correctly, versus a mesomorph type, which as soon as they start, they have more of a surface area. So as soon as they start that movement on the calves, for example, they feel the pressure and they feel the blood flow and they feel the trauma right away, because that surface area is a lot larger. So you're able to hit it a lot easier, which is why scratch the calves with any muscle group for the mesomorph types. It's why you're able to see them do things like 3 sets of 6 or 3 sets of 8 and still achieve this phenomenal muscle growth, versus blend types or ectotypes, which they have to do higher volume to be able to achieve something that's even somewhat similar to what the mesomorph can do. I'm gonna keep this video pretty short. That's really the main thing I wanted to touch on. I wanted to help my Mesomorph types who need a better understanding as to why their body is so reactive. So you're very reactive to either gain or lose weight. And remember, a lot of that too is also dependent on your diet. So along with your training regimen, depending on how you're eating, of course, we always go back to you are what you do. And I also hope this helps other types looking at the Mesomorph, trying to figure out why they get so swole or so slim with seemingly not that much effort involved to kind of clear up some of that frustration, or not have them comparing themselves in an unhealthy, toxic way to people with certain body types and certain genetics that don't really match theirs. I say that because I've been there before, looking at, you know, traditional Mesomorph types, wondering why they can look like they're barely working out in the gym, but they're packing on muscle, you know, every month, or their body just looks incredible, right? So no hate, no shade. Just want to provide awareness for people with the mesotype, with the strict mesotype, and then also educate the non-mesotype so they're not making toxic comparisons. If you are looking to figure out what your body type is, I've actually created a quiz, a very straightforward quiz, some questions for everyone to answer. You can find that in a description box below. You can also check out my website, follow me on Instagram. I got all the links down there. I really hate the call to action part of this video, but I hope this helps some people, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Request confirmed.